All right, we are live. Today is, let's see, September 8th. Monday, September 8th, new week. Hopefully, we're looking better today. Well, this week as a whole in regards to price action. Um, just for to get started real quick, what this is what news looks like this week. Um, Today, Monday, we have nothing. Tomorrow, we have nothing either. Honestly, it looks like it might be a little slow at the beginning, but I think it might maybe Thursday, Friday might have something decent. I would hope. Nonetheless, yeah, okay. So I've been playing around with a couple different indicators and stuff lately. I'm not gonna start using them just yet because I don't have like a full on knowledge about them, but I might be testing them here and there since this is a sim account anyway. So why not? But let's see. Looking at it right at this right now, let's see what we're doing right now. So in both of these, we recently took out a high. In this case, would be up here, or MNQ, and an MES would be uh right here. Got a high, came back down, pushed towards the end. So we might be seeing us be bullish, perhaps. I mean bearish, perhaps. So we have this movement. So we don't have much going on all in all. But I do want to say we might be looking a little bit bearish all in all in regards to the trend. Um Yeah, we were in all-time highs. Well, we took out all-time highs earlier. I think last week. But right now we're creating all-time highs right now in a general sense. But yeah, we just took out this high up here. We pushed down a little bit, and we seem to be going back up. Right here, let's see, we have FEGs here that we respected up until this point, which we disrespected this 4 hour right here in MES, and we respected it we respected this lower FEG in MNQ. We also did sweep up liquidity at this bottom level right here in MES, but it does seem like we're coming into this FEG, 4 hour FEG here as well, which once again, it does seem it is disrespecting as we speak right here. Similarly, we have this disrespected 4 hour FEG here as well. So I'm thinking maybe we want to come up for these highs, perhaps this previous highs up here as a possible liquidity pool today. Since once again we disrespected these 4 hour FEGs, unless we want to push back into them, but yeah, we'll have to see that later down the line. This one is also in confluence with this other FEG right here that we see. So in this case, it would be right there. Bam, bam, right here. 4 hour FEG. And then we have, I think, we make a really small 4 hour FEG right here. So it seems like we might be bullish right now, maybe targeting these highs up here. Zooming in on the 1 hour real quick. Could this possibly be? It's possible that we may be in around equilibrium right now. We could see us push back down. Not sure though, but I feel like we might want to be up going up to these liquidity pools up here. Let's see. Let's see. MNQ, we have 930 open right here. Because this was a pretty large drop, so to be around equilibrium isn't insane. And honestly, it actually might seem like we might be going lower, maybe, unless we want to go up and then come back. But we're still respecting this 15-minute FEG here as well, so nothing to consideration. London and 18. Okay, so we have Asia up here, which just seems got taken out just now by London. Yeah, London seems to have just taken it out right now. And we have Asia low right here. Oop. And then London low right here. Okay. Similarly, we have 30. Oh, Asia here bid and got taken out. We have London high up here. Low. And London low right here. Okay. So Asia high got taken out on both of these. Recently on MNQ, previously on MES. London high seems to be holding in MES. Yeah. If we do want to come up to these levels up here, I think I want to see us possibly close above these levels, push higher. We just took a liquidity at these kinda eco highs, maybe. Though I would say this here seem to have been an SMT previously, at least. But Asia highs got taken out already, so. Also, this is 1 hour FEG here that's also holding right now. Right here at this level. Market opens in about 3 minutes. In about 3 minutes. But I don't know. I think it's going a little deeper than halfway point and it's closing below already. So I don't know. Unless we use fib, but I don't use fib as much as Gambox, but technically it's still within range, but it'd be hard to tell a little bit. But we just took out these highs and we just took out London high as well just now. The liquidity on top has been taken. And you know what? I do think we might be targeting this 4 hour inefficiency here in both MNQ and MES. And then we could just drag down to this lower level once again to take out London and Asia lows if we do push back down. So possibly upon market open, we might want to do one more move up and then reverse towards this 4 hour FEG down here. I think that might be something we want to look into. Since we did already take out these previous highs and came back down. Similarly here, take out these previous highs and came back down. Continue back down to the downside. All right, market's about to open. What we do, I'm thinking bearish bias today. Highs, lows, nothing particular. Okay, yeah, so MNQ came up, got this previous high, got back up as well, being up. Either I want to see us either close above these highs and continue to push up toward maybe these previous highs up here, or I want to see a sweep and then reverse. But it looks like MNQ swept up while MES didn't at market open. Maybe a possible SMT. So I think what I would want to see is disrespect this 5 minute. If we are trying to reverse, I want to see a sweep up here, which we already did right now. A close below this previously respected 5 minute FEG. And on top of that, we would have change in the state of delivery at this level, assuming we do push down here. Otherwise, I want to see us close above this high up here, and then reverse it downside. But it does seem like we're seeing some type of reversal, possibly. It does look like we have an SMT here, possibly forming. It's shooting down. Okay. We took out the liquidity sitting up at these levels. So here, so this range right here, and then this here. I don't really see why we would want to push all the way up here just yet. So I am thinking that if we do want to push up, we would want to push down toward this 4 hour FEG down here, one way or another. For example, thinking about it right here, there's 5 minute FEG here, and then there is this swing low. If we close below both of these, possible re-entry at this level, stop loss up here, aim for this 4 hour inefficiency down here. It looks like MES might be a little cleaner right now. If we close above these highs here, and in this case, we respected this 5 minute and disrespected this 1 minute FEG over here. And since we're pushing back up as well. But maybe I want to see a possible entry. We close above these highs in MNQ. and we respected this 5-minute FEG as well. Maybe I want to see us take a possible entry either here or at this newly created FEG if it does form. We're pushing up here. In this case, I'm thinking we're aiming for this previous high created. In this case, similarly here. So we would aim for this high up here. I'd like to see some kind of retracement, but I guess I would want to see a Mias break above here as well, possibly. But we already are pushing up higher in M and Q. We may come down to one of these levels. Well, and we do. Take a decent entry, maybe somewhere here. In this case, maybe even here. I'm sorry, maybe even there. Top loss right there. It is high. I'm gonna fill in this 1-minute FEG. Take an entry here. I'm gonna take an entry here. My bias would be we pushed up above these highs up here. Above these highs. We have liquidity sitting at these levels down here, but we are pushing higher. Peak. We did respect this 5-minute FEG here as well. This one right here. We pushed up close above these previous highs. I want to see us push now towards highs up here. Highs. It is also high relevant. Yeah, the only way I can see is the only other obvious liquidity pool that I'm looking at is up here, highs. Technically, this FEG is still here, which is why it seems to be reacting. This is the end of this 15-minute FEG here, and it seems to have entered the end of the 1 hour FEG as well. But I'm thinking you still want to push higher to take out this high up here as well. A little, I think what I was looking at was 5 minute open. We pushed up. We pushed into the 5 minute FEG. We respected it. It closed above the highs as well. And we had also previously swept these highs up here, so there was no real liquidity setting up those levels. So if the liquidity there has already been taken out pretty much, except for the previous London high that we had, then um then there's no way we're gonna go anywhere else but up. So right now, I think I just want to see us come back down. Probably respect this 1 minute FEG here, perhaps up higher. Seems to have also be a 15-minute. Yep, there it is. We close above this 15-minute FEG as well. So we have no in regarding that either. Not even extra confluence. I fail. We close above. We inverse this FEG right here. I think I definitely want to see us push higher. If we push above these highs and create a FEG, which we then come into and respect, I might take additional entries there. But honestly, sometimes it does stall a little bit and then choose to like reverse or do whatever else. But I don't know. I'm feeling fairly confident of it wanting to pop up. But let's see how this reacts. Hmm. It seems to maybe generating liquidity right now. Huh. Um, all in all, it just seems to be a little slow. But I mean, it is what it is. If we end up making another swing, if we end up making another swing low, I might take my stop loss, put it up here at this low. But yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Well, I'm tired. But yeah, I'm thinking we're trying to generate liquidity because we have highs here, another high here, high up here. So maybe just take that, take the build up liquidity, run through it, come up here. Okay, so we just wicked above these highs up here. If this candle pushes higher and creates an FEG, which can then come back into, um, maybe I could possibly look to take some additional entries, but I'm not sure because we just closed above these highs. So hmm. There it is, pushing up. I think what we might see is like this push into these highs, while this pushes up into this high, and yeah. I'm gonna bring my stop loss up here to this right here. Now my thing should look closer to 5.95 5. It's about a 6 RR, give or take, but it doesn't matter. I think we'll slowly but surely go up. Either way, I mean, if I do lose, I probably wouldn't be losing way too much. Now it's just a matter of waiting, I think, honestly. Huh. Oh, I just noticed there's an inverse right here, which was ranging in still. Respected that and pushed up. Mm. And a small FEG here as well that also held up. Oh wait, that's the one I used. Wait, no, I used this one, but I used this was another one here. But yeah, I didn't peep that. Oh, interesting. Honestly, I could have probably taken entries at this level. Have I seen this FEG earlier? I would have seen this close above these highs, retraced it to this level, and I could have added a little bit more at around here. RR here, and then once again, bam. But it is what it is. I'm not sure what happened. Hold on, let me. Okay, there it is. Seems we're still holding. Honestly, for the sake of sharing, for the sake of sorry, for the sake of confirming some profits, put it right here. That'll stop us right there. If I miss my opportunity, is what it is. But yeah, at least I'll make what, like, I don't know, like $20. Um, the sim we did get a change in state here. We didn't close below the low though, yeah, but might actually end up doing so. Huh. Since we just returned to this 1 minute inverse, and we took out these lows, these well. Homie that wants to push up after this point. Um, but yeah, let's see what it does. There seems to be a 1 minute FEG right here. Well, I want to tap into. Um, I honestly no reason why I would want to return at this level. I mean, is it possible? Yeah, I guess, but huh. Looks like we're about to inverse this 1 minute, hopefully. Yeah. I'm gonna hold you. I'm mad tired right now. I need this thing to move already. I need this thing to push. I'm tired. You know what? Honestly, I might add a couple more here to the same level. 1-1. But I want to see an inverse, ideally. And then a retrace. Honestly, I'm gonna take my profit at this level. It is probably gonna shoot up higher, and it's probably is gonna shoot to these levels. But honestly, it's been kind of just it's been a little slow, and it's kind of starting to stall a little bit. So I'm not super confident at this level anymore. And instead of having to taking the smallest profit, I might as well just take 200 bucks right now. So yeah, so 290, 290 is how much I made today. Not anything crazy, but it is a win. And it was very slow. It was very uh weird and odd the way that it moved, but no, I think it's fine. I think a trade is a trade, and it's a win. So I'm not really complaining. Um, and for the way that the market was moving pretty slow. I mean, I think it was fine. I think it eventually is gonna make its way up here after taking out this high and then boom. But it is what it is. I'm gonna stop trading in 20 minutes anyway, so I might as well just take my profit right now and call it a day and get back to the church tomorrow. But yeah. That's that for today. I made almost 200 bucks today, but it is what it is. So a win is a win. And yeah, so deuces.